Okay. So, hello everybody, welcome back to another amazing video. It's Greg G. Green here, and today I'll be showing you how to start off in Life RP. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna want to get a bank card. If you go right here onto your right, there is a bank right here. This building. This is spawn, by the way. You enter the bank and talk to this guy. You talk to him, you buy a bank card, and you get a bank card, and that's what lets you access the ATMs, which are right here. These guys. This is the money you have in your bank to withdraw. Also, a disclaimer: when you die, all your items drop except your licenses. It's these guys. That's your bank card right here. And your clothing. Other than that, everything else drops. Okay, second, with that $5,000, you're gonna want to get a license. Talk to this guy. Apply for a license. Driver's license, truck license, sailor's license. What you want to be getting is a lumberjack license. That's how you're gonna get money. You're gonna get money real quick. So for this, I will show you how to, after you get the license, you buy it, of course. Let me spawn in my car real quick. I think it's garage. Yeah. Since you don't have the vehicle, when you spawn in, you try walking. So you go over here. It's a bit of a ride. It's a bit of a walk, really. But you go over here. Wait a minute. Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, I am. My fault, guys. After you reached this area, this is where you find the lumberjack. You start chopping down trees. You talk to this guy in front of me, right here. It's the lumberjack. He's my pal. He's a good friend. Talk to him. You see, yes, you're looking for a job. Sounds good. I'll work for you. Then you go, when do I get a pay raise? What can I do for you? You accept this quest and you do it. After you finish, you get your money, and if you have any extra logs, so you have to have 2 stacks, I want to hand over a load of wood, and he will give you money for the logs. Do that until you have a fairly decent amount of money. I would recommend around 15 grand in your bank, give or take, and once you have that, you go over here. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have a lot of serious issues in this server. I'm about to bleed out, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay, once you reach spawn, you go back into the building and you go to this guy. You're gonna get your first apartment. I wanna buy a property. And you wanna buy an apartment room for 10 grand. To get a deed, it's paper, and I'll show you what it looks like once I get to my apartment. You walk over to here. These are the apartments. You choose a floor once you reach the elevator right here. For example, my room is on floor 5. It was good, my friend. I'm making a tutorial. Oh, okay. He's a friendly guy. Talk to him if you ever see him. He'll show you the ropes. He showed me how to play. Okay, you go over here, and this is the deed. You place this down and basically claim it. Yeah, I'm making a tutorial video right now for people. You place this down, and then you get a door. A door is, you craft it, and I'll show you how to craft it later, but you're gonna need a door. And for example, what I'm gonna be showing you is you're gonna get plots, and you're gonna get into the tobacco business. You're gonna get into the tobacco business. Once you gotta find an empty room, basically, and that's how you claim it. And I know this might be a little bit difficult to understand, but I'll explain it once we get to the mall. And that's basically where you get most of your stuff. And you're gonna have to pay attention carefully because these are like a lot of steps. But you'll get the gist of it. You'll get the gist of it. You head over to the mall. This is where you get most of your shit. Mall open, of course. And you start transaction. You get a few buckaroonies.
I love you, thanks for food.
My fault. You get a few buckaroonies, like $500. That's just for the example. And this is where you buy stuff. For example, clothing right here. You're gonna spawn naked and you buy your backpacks, your clothes, all of that, goodies. Pharmacy, medical supplies. Where you want to go is market. First step is to get a kitchen knife. This is a very important thing. Kitchen knife, you buy that, have it on you. Next, you go to my good friend, the florist. Once you talk to this guy, you want to buy some equipment. You buy planters, plots, big plots, two get you good. Furniture also has doors, I'm pretty sure. Let's go double check. Decorative. No, I don't think so. Yeah, you're gonna have to craft it. If you want to craft it, you're gonna go to the hardware guy. You'll see. Up here, my good friend hardware, and you buy supplies, metal cans and tapes. Okay, this is gonna help you a lot. Metal cans and tapes. Tapes, you can make cloth, and that's where you're gonna get your cloth from, a lot of it, and metal cans. So I'm gonna get that and that. You're also gonna want to get a blowtorch. So you go here, you get the scrap. And that's where you get your scrap. Most people get their scrap from. You can make metal sheets and all the good stuff. You can craft your doors. No double door. Yeah, these and whatnot. While for the tapes, you can craft them to cloth, and that's where you can get your cloth from. Outdoors, supposedly this guy. Outdoor. Clothing. Backpacks. I would recommend getting these big guys. They're really good, they're really nice. 110 slots. Biggest in the game. Really nice, just really nice. That's how I got my black backpack. But we're not talking about that today. Once you get all your goodies, once you get all your goodies, you go to, hold on folks. Once you get all your goodies, last thing you're gonna need is this guy. That's gonna be your #1 money maker right here. Tobacco. This is my good friend. You buy a few tobacco seeds first of all, and they're very expensive, of course. 3,700. but one will do. And also, and the florist gives out a good fertilizer, so if you want to do something quick, you just buy a few. They're not really expensive. They're $50 each. Go back to your base. You go back to your base, go to your floor. You can also craft these lockers. If you want to craft the best storage is just wall lockers. So basically, say I got these seeds. These are the tobacco seeds, right? You do these, you put them down. For example, I have fertilizer. And to harvest, you get these guys, tobacco plants. This is where you need the kitchen knife for. This good guy. You go over here. You need heat. You need a fire. You need a fire. By the way, get your tobacco, and use your cloth. And this is how you get your cigars. You replant, yeah, and every time you harvest, the amount of seeds you get is doubled, by the way. So with 3, I now have 6, and I also have a lot of tobacco on me. So what I now do with the amount of tobacco I have, and this is just a small example. Usually you sell when you have a lot, and also be careful because once you die, you always lose your stuff. You lose a lot of your stuff, and that's not good, obviously. But once you get your stuff, come back out. You go back to this guy and you sell your cigars. Stack that, and you got yourself a pretty penny. Usually you get 5K per box. So what I had is a stack, and a box is 8 stacks. So 80 cigars is 5 grand. I know it's a big number, but it's the best money start that you can have in the game. The server, obviously. And that concludes my tutorial video for beginners. Yeah, have a good one, folks, and thanks for watching. Don't